Hello and welcome to all you Librans. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for December 2015. What a month for you Librans. It's a very significant month, December. It's your month, I think. And this is the month that you've been building up towards, as from September already, you could say. Why is it going to be one of the most important months for Librans? Because it's time to assert yourself. Mars is in your sign and it's going to make a very significant aspect to Pluto in Uranus. Now, this is a theme that has been started around September time, even before that. But in September there was an eclipse in your opposite sign in Aries, which is all about relationships. And then it went into October with the new moon in your sign on the 12th of October, giving you more insights about a significant relationship. Even if you are single, it can be a work relationship, it can be business partner relationship, but it's about you, how you relate to others. And then there were all the personal planets like Mercury, how we communicate, how we think, and Venus, which is you, bumping into Pluto and Uranus, which is all about the truth is coming out, information that came to you that you didn't know earlier, things that you say, oh yeah, the penny drops, or the dollar drops, or the euro drops. And now it is Mars. Now it is Mars that's going through that same spot. So there's a lot of truth coming up for Librans, with a lot of fairness and a lot of assertiveness now in December. Now, what does it really mean? I mean, very in concrete matters. It means that for you Librans, especially during the 2 first weeks of December, if you are the kind of Libran that has been building up, it's time now to tell your truth. It's time now to stand up for yourself. If you're the kind of Libran that has been suppressing your Mars, it's going to probably not come up in the most gentle way that people are used to see from you. Now, this is only when you've been really, that's the extreme of being having suppressed your own wishes, your own desires, your own truth. Your Mars is your drive, it's your desire, it's what you want. And if you have been suppressing that, not all of you will have done that. If you are the kind of Libran that says, no, actually, I've stood up for myself, especially in relationships, because this happens from the 1st house to the 7th house, and the ruler of the 7th is with you, so it's about relationships in general. So if you're saying, no, I've been standing up for myself, good for you. Then you will have the fruits now. Then you will have the breaking throughs in a certain relationship that you feel very liberated. But some of you will recognize themselves in saying, yeah, I'm a bit of the people pleaser. I have a bit of the people pleaser syndrome. I always take into account other people, which is normal for a Libran. Pour les balances, you're wanting to have the balance all of the time. You're wanting to have the peace. But now it's time to speak your piece, to tell your truth. So sometimes we have to redraw the lines with other people. We have to say, look, this is what I'm all about. Take it or leave it, you could say. So you're going to have to do this stronger when you have suppressed it more. And it's not an easy thing for Librans. It's not easy at all, what I'm talking about here. And because other signs can do better with this energy. But for you it's a challenge, but because it's such a big challenge, the rewards are bigger as well. So whatever it is that you feel that you need to stand up towards a colleague, that you need to stand up towards your significant other, do it and do it in an assertive way, not aggressive, not submissive, but assertive. And And there is also a fixed star involved here, which is called Kraz, K-R-A-Z. And this fixed star is also about focusing and about a real passion. But passion for yourself, for your own desires, for your own truth. So again, this is emphasized here. So yes, for some of you, does it mean, oh, this is going to be a breakup? Only for those of you who have been suppressing and not being listening to their own individual desires. I mean, like 99% was all about them and not about you. It's gonna cause problems. But for most of you, like 80% of you out there, there will be just an adjustment. Things cannot go as they used to go in a relationship. If you're saying, yeah, I'll just keep everything under the carpet, then it will only become a bit of a problem, you could say. So actually, the good thing is that you are coming towards your own truth when it comes to your desires, and that is good. I mean, you need to be yourself, able to be yourself as well. So enough about that, and now something lighter. Venus. Let's talk about Venus, your ruler. And he's making, so whilst this all is going on in your first house, which is about you, and you're trying to assert yourself, trying to redraw some lines with some people, or maybe with one person, there is Venus making tremendously beautiful aspects in your second house. This shows that you're working hard for standing up for yourself, and actually that gives you confidence, which is not strange, is it? Because Venus in the second house represents, maybe on a basic level, can mean more money coming your way, can mean more resources available, can mean feeling just better about yourself. Of course, you're going to feel better about yourself if you're looking at yourself, what you're all about, and taking into account your own desires and your own truth. So this fits in very well. And although the Venus is in the deep Scorpio, it is aspecting it's making a trine with Neptune, it's making a sextile with Jupiter, it's making a sextile with Pluto. So it's making all these beautiful aspects with outer planets like Pluto and like Neptune. So it shows that you are in a good state, that you are in a deep state, in a transformative state. This is Venus in Scorpio. You Librans is a very transformative period for you now. And you're committing yourself to yourself, because the asteroid Juno, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's next to you, Venus. It's traveling with Scorpio in the sign of Scorpio, and that asteroid is all about commitment. It's all about fairness as well. So you are going to be, whatever happens, you're going to be fair towards yourself, towards your own values. So this is such a powerful month, a strong month for all you Librans out there. And so whatever happens, you will feel more strong, you will feel more powerful, more magnetic as well. Venus in Scorpio, you will feel more truthful. You know, Venus in Scorpio doesn't want the superficial things. It doesn't want, is it good on the outside? No, it wants to feel good on the inside. Body, mind and soul here. And so this is such an interesting month for you Librans to truth and authenticity is keyword here. And so you might work a little bit harder than usual to get that, but it's worth it. And these are the most important things that I have to mention for, it's already enough, I think. It's already enough for you Librans. I wish you a very, very good month if you're celebrating Christmas and New Year's Eve or whatever. I think for you, I think, well, there's not really, except for that Mars there in your first sign. Just be gentle with the family as well, because this is all about family and all this kind of thing. But again, I think it has to do the assertiveness assertiveness has more to do with you and some significant other. If you are into a very brand new relationship, it's actually very good, because it shows that you are trying to be very much you. You're not trying to be the hypocrite. So thank you very much, you dear Librans, and I wish you a very, very good month. And if you want a personal reading, just get in touch, and see you next month. Bye bye.